Hi guys, Ryuu here from Blender Browser, and in this video I'll show you how you can create custom booleans to create some really awesome cuts in your mesh. Let's go. So let's grab a cylinder and let's make it maybe 50 verts. That's gonna be dense enough. Let's sharpen it to some auto smooth and shade smooth. So I'm gonna be using Hardtops and box cutter for this, and if you do not have these add-ons, there is a link in the video description. And if you do have them, then follow along. So, by default, when you press D in box cutter, you got these three different types of cuts. So circle, square, and end gun. There's also a lasso cut, but we're not going to be using that. So default cuts are cool and they have quite a lot of options, but you can go much deeper than that and create some really cool, intricate shapes. And even better than that, you can add them to your custom cutter collection. Let's enable these dots here. So guys, if you'd like to learn more about Hardtops and box cutter, a lot of tricks and tips and the whole workflow, we have a free course for you guys on our website, link in the video description. So grab it. It's, like I said, it's free and it will teach you how to create a model, how to render it, etc. And if you don't use add-ons, you're starting with Blender, you're kind of intimidated by all the tools, we have a fantastic free course for you. It's a Jumpstart Hard Surface course for Blender, and this course will teach you everything you need to know about Blender. Actually, even if you're an add-on user, I think you might benefit a lot from this free Jumpstart course, because there's an introductory section where we introduce a lot of important things like the whole menu setup, render settings, compositor settings, and all that. Both courses are free, links in the video description, you can grab them from our site. So with this shape selected here, we're going to hold Control in perspective mode and cut through. Press Shift D to kind of scale it in a little bit. And then we're gonna press B for bevel and Shift F to flip it outside like this. Now you can see the shading is a bit bad, so we're gonna fix it by shift clicking on sharp and then moving mouse to the right until you will see that it's gonna get flexed. Cool. So next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna cut this cutter. So let's recover it with F scroll. Let's go to top view, orthographic, and we're gonna grab an end gun and we're going to draw something here. Just cut it in here, cut it in here, and cut it in here, and click. Press B and then just bevel it. Let's say 6 segments should do, and then shift click it. And we're going to mirror it across the shape. So shift click on the shape and Alt X and mirror. We're gonna grab this cutter now, and we're going to apply the mirror. So let's go here and apply the mirror, and we're going to remove these edges here in the middle. Okay, dissolve, and we're gonna get this kind of a shape. Cool. And we're gonna kind of sink it down a little bit. So maybe sink it down here, like that. And we're going to move this face up to cut it completely. Okay, cool. So we got this kind of a shape here, and now what we can do is we can recover it with F scroll, go to top view, and with cursor here in the middle, go to mesh operation and control click on radial array, and scroll the mouse to add a certain amount of these arrays. There you go. Cool. We're getting somewhere slowly. So now what we can do is we can recover this one and then recover the cutter of the cutter, which are these. What we're going to do then, we're going to add a cylinder to the scene. So let's grab a cylinder, mesh and cylinder, and we're going to sharpen it, scale it, and move it up here, and scale it a little bit more, and scale it on Z, and move it up a little bit, maybe somewhere here. Scale it a bit more and move it lower. So somewhere here, like this here. Okay. And then we're gonna grab this in the middle, insert it, and GZ, and move it up like that. Cool. Okay. And then we're gonna cut it. So sharpen that, select these, and dot bevel, and booleans, and difference. And you're gonna be able to cut this kind of a situation here in the middle, which is pretty awesome. And then on top of that, we're going to grab the main cutter. So main cutter. Let's go back to a circle, hold Control, and draw a circle from the middle here. Okay, and just click, and let's just recover this cutter and move it down. So on Z axis like this. Right, it's a little bit too big, so we're going to cut it maybe here. Cool. And Control I visual to mesh, and we're going to drop this face down. We're going to bevel it, and with Ctrl B, and then we're going to extrude it. Cannot go too deep, maybe here, and select this edge with Alt and bevel it like that. And again, let's select the shape, go to sharpen the shift and move your mouse to the right, boom, until it clicks. So that's the bevel, and let's just make it, press 1, make it smaller. If you see that the bevel is actually turning into a chamfer, you want to press 1, okay? Make it smaller like that, and Alt click on sharpen to address with the normals. And there you go, you got a really intricate cutter, and you can keep going and, you know, keep trying to cut this. For example, recover this shape, recover the shape of that shape in the middle. So these ones, right? So FS scroll, this one, right? And with this one selected here, what we could do, we could draw a circle here, G, Y, and move it here to the middle like this, and just simply slice it through, and you're gonna get this kind of a situation. So this is, you know, this is one cutter, okay? So if I wanted to recover this cutter here and go to local view, you can see that this is one cutter. So now with this cutter here, so let's recover this cutter, and we're gonna have to apply everything, okay? So let's go here and, you know, multiply, and then we're going to go to custom cutters here. So switch from circle to custom cutters, press C to copy to custom cutters, and then let's create a cube and move it in here. So when you're going to be drawing here, hold Control and start drawing, then hold Shift, then Alt, okay, then start drawing the shape, right, and then hold Control to snap it to the same size and ratio as in here. And you can recreate this cutter on any mesh you want. You don't have to, you know, recut it again. So this is a pretty cool method, and you know, this way you could create some really insane shape on your mesh with ease, and you can, like I said, add them to memory and you know, save them as custom cutters and use them for your future projects. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.